So tonight, Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve by Stanley Rosenberg. I'm showing you the picture because, pictures are powerful, right? Written in 2017. I have an itch and I'm thinking about Rabbi Nachman that says, if you're itching, don't scratch. But I did scratch. So the title of what I'm going to read to you, 1.5 pages tonight, Sensing Our Own Bodies. Powerful, powerful. I have to tell you, I was very lucky to have amazing yoga teachers, and they really taught me how to feel my body, how to observe, how to listen, how to be in the moment. And with all that, when I'm in a crisis, I'm like, whew, imagine I didn't feel my body. Part of my brain is like, maybe it will be better, right? Then there would be less growth. So I'm okay with feeling my body. So this is all about that. I love it. It's not new glasses. I just don't find the other ones. All right. Back in 1957, when I was 16 and first learning how to play golf, I bought a book by Ben Hogan, one of the greatest early American professional golf champions. So the book was Ben Hogan's 5 Lessons, The Modern Fundamentals of Golf. Hogan wrote, if you want to hit a good drive, if you are right-handed, just keep your awareness on the little finger of your left hand as you swing the club. I love to do this in yoga, just to be aware of parts of the body that you don't even think about. Before I read that, I had tried to hit the ball as hard as I could, or to bring the club down as fast as I could. I did not understand what Ben Hogan wrote, but I tried it. And every time I remembered to sense that little finger, I got more distance when I hit the ball. Another result was that the ball went straight toward the green almost every time. This was my first experience with the power of sensing my body. Today, there are many systems, Pilates, yoga, martial arts, mindful meditations that help restore people to their sense of their bodies. My question is, I'm wondering if the previous generation did have that sense of the body. I imagine that the closer you are to nature, maybe the closer you are to your body, the less you're connected to, this lifestyle that we have, the more you're connected to yourself. But I don't know, I would ask, I would have to ask my great-grandmother, right? Did you feel, your hands like, rolling the meatballs when you made them, Maybe, maybe not. So now, I love that. Our skin of our face and the muscles of the face have a lot of nerves. Light stroking of the face often calms us and helps us out of a state of stress. People very often unconsciously do this for themselves. I have to look what stroking means. Simple. Just like kind of touching your face, and everyone does it, right? Everyone does something. And just doing this relaxes. Often in yoga, I always tell my students, put your hand on your heart and just feel that hand. And that hand being not only the touch, but the loving touch that you're generating, that you're giving to your body. If I am giving them a massage, I can ask them to keep their attention on where my hands are touching their body. So exactly in yoga, same thing. If I put my hands here and I'm going to breathe into my hand, I'm going to feel that connection. If I go to a student of mine, often when they do child pose and I put my hand on their back, right away the attention is going to go right there, center of the heart. I love it. This is especially important for people in a state of withdrawal and dissociation, getting them back into a sense of their body. becomes my first priority. I do not actually need to do anything. Exactly. You don't need to do anything. In that moment when I have my hands on them, I am not trying to fix things or bring about any changes in their musculoskeletal structure. Nothing. Just the hand. I am not even relaxing a muscle or freeing the movement in a joint, adjusting the spine, or releasing connective tissue. Instead, my hands remain at the same place. It is enough for me as a therapist to simply place my hands on the client's body, lightly touching the skin. Then I ask the client to come to my hands with your awareness. At first, it can take some time for clients to clear their mind sufficiently of mental or emotional clutter in order to simply sense where their body is and what is going on in it. Therefore, I repeat the process several times. This is a simple way of helping clients to use their own sensing as a resource to get them grounded in their own body. When I ask them to sense their body, I can take the same opportunity to sense my own body. I like to open my awareness to sense my own feet or hands, further grounding myself at the same time. You know that when you massage somewhere or someone, or you do cranial, or you work on someone, you have to ground yourself before. Sensing our own bodies and staying grounded helps us to remain in a ventral vagal state. Awareness of your body can help us avoid getting carried away by emotion that can lead to faulty neuroception. So we all have, it's ready, my love. We all have that power within us to ground ourselves and to use this physical body, to use your hands, to use your feet, to just reconnect to yourself. The question is, are you going to do it or not? 7 minutes, 25 seconds. That's a long time. Have an amazing night. Ciao, ciao.